Leo was known for two things: his incredible talent for baking and his extraordinary laziness. He could create the most delectable eclairs and the fluffiest croissants, but he'd much rather nap in a pile of flour than bake them. Leo's parents, who owned the bakery, were at their wits' end. "Leo," his mother would sigh, "the customers are clamoring for your famous apple tarts, but you're snoring louder than the delivery truck." Leo would simply yawn and roll over, muttering something about the importance of flavor-enhancing naps. One day, the town announced a baking competition. The prize, a golden whisk, and the honor of creating the official dessert for the annual town festival. Leo's parents saw this as the perfect opportunity to motivate their son. "Leo," his father said, "if you win, you'll bring honor to the family name." Leo, however, was more interested in the nap he'd take after the competition. The day of the competition arrived. The other bakers, all energetic and enthusiastic, bustled around their workstations, whipping cream and kneading dough. Leo, meanwhile, leaned against a counter, looking utterly bored. He glanced at the ingredients, then at the other bakers, and then back at the counter. "Too much work," he mumbled. Suddenly, a small, timid voice spoke up. It was Elara, a young girl who often helped out at the bakery. "Mr. Leo," she said, "I know you're tired, but your pastries are the best. Think of all the happy faces at the festival when they taste your creations." Leo looked at Elara, then at the bowls of colorful ingredients. He thought about the smiles his pastries brought to people's faces. A small spark of motivation flickered within him. He remembered the joy he felt when he first discovered his love for baking. "All right," he said, surprising everyone, including himself. "Let's do this." Leo didn't suddenly become a whirlwind of energy. He was still Leo, but he approached the competition with a newfound focus. He used his laziness to his advantage. Instead of frantically running around, he carefully planned his approach, optimizing every step to minimize effort. He invented a clever system for sifting flour using a repurposed music box, and he even trained a particularly food-motivated pigeon to deliver ingredients from the pantry. While the other bakers were exhausted from their frantic activity, Leo, having worked smarter, not harder, presented his masterpiece. A magnificent lazy day cake, a light and airy sponge cake filled with layers of fruit and cream, decorated with edible flowers and a miniature hammock. The judges were impressed. The cake was not only delicious, but also a testament to Leo's ingenuity. He won the golden whisk. Leo was still a bit lazy from that day on, but he learned to channel his creativity and intelligence to overcome his procrastination. He realized that laziness wasn't necessarily a weakness. It could be a catalyst for innovation. And though he still enjoyed his naps, he also discovered the satisfaction of creating something truly special, bringing joy to others, one delicious pastry at a time. He learned that sometimes even the laziest person can achieve great things if they find the right motivation.